Hello everyone, my name is Helen, the convener of Marriage on the Rock and Singles with Purpose. In our new series, I started Seasons in Marriage. Today, we'll proceed from where we dropped the curtain in our last episode. We'll go ahead and explain the reasons for the seasons in our marriages. We have been able to establish the fact that seasons happens in marriage due to some changes that are predictable, some are not predictable. And because there is life in marriage, by nature, things we have to change. Marriage cannot be static. It cannot be the same way as it was first day and then till the next 20 or 40 years. So here are the reasons. Number one, natural human development. Yes, we develop. Yes, we change over the years. Just as we grow in age, we also grow in wisdom. We also grow in understanding. We also grow spiritually. We also grow morally. We also grow in responsibility. So many things change in our marriages. The person I was married to at my own very younger age is not the same person as he is today. So many things has happened. He has gained more experiences. Life has taught him so many lessons. I was also not the same person. I have changed. I have grown. I grown out of certain things. I am still growing now. So there are natural human development that will happen to each couple from time to time, and these can actually launch us into different seasons in our marriages. Our worldview will change. Our needs will change. Our perspective will change. There will be change in our demands and so many other things like that. So all these are the reasons why we will definitely have different seasons in our marriages, because marriages are not static. They progress. Number two reason for season is transition in life. You married as husband and wife, you were not with kids, but as time goes on, you begin to reproduce, then you have children, you become parents. There could be season of joblessness. There could be season of you changing your job. There could be season where you will not have enough sleep, the baby. There could be season when you will need to look out for your old parents. There could be season when your parents are old and then their health is not as sound as it used to be. Then you have old people, your old parents to look after. You will have your children to look after. You might have job relocation. You might have house relocation. You might need to change your place of residence and so many other things like that. You might need to attend PTA meeting. You might need to attend hospital with your children. You will have different budgets. What really happened? Life changed. There is a transition that is so significant. So you will need to grow with time. You have many people now in demand for your attention, that are in demand for your money, that are in demand for your wisdom. So you will have to know how to share yourself between so many responsibilities. It is not that something is going wrong. It simply means that you are becoming an adult. You are more responsible. So have too many people with too many expectations from you, which we have to meet up with. So these can actually bring another season into our life, into our marriage. The third reason is spiritual seasons. Yes, there could be seasons when either of the couple could be just tired. Yeah, there could be season when the wife could be ablaze, but the husband is simply tired. So they have misalignment. They have a shift in their spiritual realm, and we already know that the spiritual realm controls everything, even sexual intimacy and everything about marriage. It is spiritual. So when there is this misalignment in the family, when husband and wife are not well aligned, when there is a shift, when somebody is blowing with fire, the other person is just tired. So if they are not spiritually aligned, there could be season that could be somehow between the two of them. Yeah, spiritual misalignment can also bring seasons, different seasons to marriages. So number four is unaddressed conflict. Let's be honest with ourselves. Unaddressed conflicts create seasons. So many things can happen. Some season does not happen. We created them by ourselves because we chose not to let go. Maybe we have too many issues that has been swept under the carpet, under the rug. We did not resolve all those differences, and I can tell you that all those unresolved conflicts, they are like a time bomb. They could explode at any point in time. Before you know it, unresolved conflict will degenerate into maybe like you don't see eyeball to eyeball, it will turn to resentment, it will turn to bitterness, and before you know it, there would be disconnection. Emotional disconnection leading to physical disconnection. Everywhere is just disconnection, then you have more things to argue about. Number 5 reason for ceasing is external pressure. It could be financial stress, it could be family interference, I mean the extended family interference. It could be interference from our local place of worship. It could be interference from friends. It could be interference from families, maybe from children, from extended family. In fact, interference can come from anywhere if it is not well managed. There are times that even the social media could pose another interference, because some people will be watching other people as their own clock. Yes, you want to run your race according to other people's wristwatch, which would not work. The timing for everybody is different. You begin to compare your spouse. So all this kind of interference have a way they pose a challenge into marriages, forming into another season of tussles, of struggles, of unrest in our marriages. What about the financial struggle, the financial stress? You have a lot of things now to divide your income. Then you have too many lives, you have too many people outside your home that is counting, that is relying on your financial ability. So you have so many, there could be distress there, there could be stress coming from that side, there could be family who will now impose some stress upon you. So external pressure can actually pose seasons. Number 6 is about intentional pruning by God. There are seasons for everything, as Ecclesiastes are made us to understand. But there is one thing I love about this season, that God himself can bring seasons to us. Sometimes God allows discomfort because he wanted to remove what can no longer serve you, or what can no longer serve your marriage in the next level. So he will prune you. This is pruning. He wants to grow the fruits of the Spirit from you. So how do you claim you passed a test without examination? Tell me, how would you claim to have the fruits of the Spirit when you have not been tried and tested? So in the way for us to grow towards godliness, towards Christ-likeness, most of the time, there are some certain things that God might allow to crawl into our marriages, because he wanted to prune us. He wanted us to grow more like Christ. He wanted us to grow more like Jesus, so that you can bear more fruit. There could be pruning along the way. So there are times that God might bring those seasons of tests and examinations upon your family, because you needed to grow, you needed to go to the next level, and you will need to pass some exams at the preliminaries before there could be promotion into the next level. There could be a season, because God allowed that. 7, which is the last but not the least, is about internal relationship dynamics. So how do you communicate in your marriage? Honestly, openly? Is everybody feeling heard? Is everybody feeling understood? Otherwise, there could be seasons of tussle, of misunderstanding, and a lot of conflict in our marriages. Now, let me ask you again, how do you resolve conflict? Is it ASAP as soon as it occurs, or you allow it to linger over a long period of time? Do you forgive each other, or one of you is suffering from that disease called unforgiveness? All of these are internal relationship. Okay, are you communicating your spouse's love language? Are you nurturing the love that you entered the marriage with? If you are not nurturing it, then it could die off. So many things could happen. So your relationship dynamics can actually pose seasons into your marriage if it is not well articulated, if it is not intentional. If both of you are not intentional about grooming yourself, about grooming the love that once existed between the two of you, then it could become a thing of the past. It could become a story, a history, because love was never, or was not accurately or adequately nurtured in your marriage. There are seasons. It is not a death sentence, it is not a punishment. God is only pruning you. It is not a verdict. It is only an invitation for both of you to grow. So the question shouldn't be, why is this happening to me? And then you begin to break down in hot tears, or you become emotionally depressed, and so on and so that. What you should be thinking about, the question should be, what is this season asking of us? So maybe it's asking for the two of you to grow out of nagging, out of anger, out of unforgiveness. You should be able to understand and figure it out. Figure out what this season in your home is asking from you. Please remember, everybody, every home is passing through a season right now. You are in your season. I am in my own season. So let's follow it through. Thank you so much for listening to me today. May your home bring joy to God. Bye bye.